Let's go ahead and get started. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our super exciting celebration of the Garrett Morgan Sustainable Transportation Competition winners. I'm Dr. Karen Philbrick, and I'm the Executive Director of the Mineta Transportation Institute here at San Jose State University. We are a university transportation center focused on improving the mobility of people and goods, and we accomplish that through surface transportation research, technology transfer, education, and workforce development. It is my privilege to lead 3 competitively selected multi-university consortia, all focused on improving the mobility of people and goods. This is one of our hallmark workforce development competitions, really designed to get youth interested in careers in transportation. As many of you may know, transportation is one of our nation's 16 critical infrastructures. If it was harmed in some way, it would have a deleterious impact on our nation's safety, security, and economic viability. In transportation, we are facing a crisis in terms of a qualified workforce. This type of competition allows youth to see what careers are possible in this industry, an industry that touches everybody's life. Now, by way of background, this competition was inspired by the... If you can mute. This competition was inspired by the innovation and perseverance of its name.
Oh, but I have these earrings since.
Please mute if you're not speaking. Garrett Augustus Morgan. He was born in Kentucky in 1877 to formerly enslaved parents. He had to drop out of school at the young age of 14 to help support his family. Eventually, he moved to Cleveland, and he became prosperous as a sewing machine repairman with his own shop. But he was innovative, and he had several patents to his name, many of them life-saving technologies, including the gas mask and the purpose we're here today, the modern 3-way traffic signal, the precursor to that. But before we begin the festivities, I'd like to make a few meaningful comments. The first is a great big thank you and shout out to the Garrett Morgan champion, and that is Miss Susan Venn. You've all had the chance to work closely with her. Her patience and her perseverance has grown this program tremendously, and we thank you so much, Susan. You've had a remarkable impact. Secondly, our deepest gratitude to the team leaders, the mentors, the parents, as well as the principals who helped these teams develop and guided them through the process. This support means so much. You are part of the village that's helping to create the transportation pipeline of the future. This program would not be possible without all of you, and we thank you authentically and deeply. And finally, I'd like to do a special commemorative shout out to honor Cal Vandelore and his mother, a parent volunteer, Mrs. Hazel Vandelore, who participated in last year's competition with the William Hopkins team. They've returned again this year with remarkable strength and dedication. Why? Cal's daddy and Hazel's husband was Ilmore Vandelore, a brilliant scientist with 5 patents to his name, including one ensuring drivers in autonomous vehicles stay alert. He was a man devoted to his family, and he was an invaluable mentor to the Garrett Morgan competition. Tragically and unexpectedly, he passed away during the competition, and after this heartbreaking loss, the competition became a meaningful way for the team to truly honor his legacy. Ilmore generously mentored the team, and their continued journey stands as a powerful tribute to his passion, his mentorship, and his resilience. But I would like to end by saying, and this always hurts our hearts, student Cal lost his father, Hazel lost her husband, yet they returned to the team with quiet strength and determination to carry the vision forward. And Mrs. Vandelore, despite her own profound grief, continued to guide the team with courage, grace, and unwavering commitment. This project became more than a competition. It became a testament to the resilience and unity of the human spirit, things we saw in Garrett Augustus Morgan and things we value and celebrate today. Please join me in a brief moment of silence while while we honor a life well lived. Thank you. And now I transition to an incredible honor, and that is my pleasure to introduce today's keynote speaker, Secretary Rodney Slater. As U.S. Secretary of Transportation in the Bill Clinton administration, Secretary Slater passed historic legislative initiatives that invested billions of dollars into the safety and efficiency of our nation's transportation systems. But prior to being Secretary of Transportation, a presidential cabinet member, he served as the administrator of the Federal Highway Administration. There, as the agency's first ever African-American administrator in a centuries-long history, he oversaw the development of an innovative financing program that resulted in hundreds of transportation projects being completed years ahead of time with tremendous cost efficiencies. We have Secretary Slater to thank for so very much, not the least of which is the development of this very competition. In addition to honoring Garrett Augustus Morgan, we honor Secretary Slater every year that we host this. He's now a trustee for the Monterey Transportation Institute Board of Trustees, and these days he's a partner at the global law firm Squire, Patton and Briggs. Welcome, Secretary Slater. Please take the mic and welcome our students.
Well, thank you, Dr. Karen Philbrick, and to all the individuals associated with the Monterey Transportation Institute, the board, the staff, all of its many supporters, the wonderful students, representing some 23 teams, as I understand it, in this year's competition. We commend you. We commend all of the team leaders, and especially Mrs. Vandelore and her family, and all of the sacrifices that you've all made to be a part of this effort, and the spirit that brings us together. It's my honor to be a part of the recognition of the team participants and also the team winners this year. I've heard so much about this program, and I've always wanted to be a participant and to show my support for the importance of the effort in recognizing Garrett Morgan, a historic inventor, businessman, community leader, as Dr. Philbrick mentioned during her remarks, but also one who had an eye on the future, much like we are challenging the students to keep an eye on the future as they look at the transportation challenges we face today, with the recognition that those challenges can be met through innovation, through the harnessing of technology, and through a relentless commitment to moving forward, to progress, to the power of the human mind and the force of the human spirit. And that's what all of you represent. Let me also recognize Ms. Susan Vinn, who is the Garrett Morgan champion, and who's been so intimately involved, along with others, in making this year's competition so successful. And also coming along and providing leadership when the program was able to secure the participation of some 3 to 4 teams, and now again this year, 23 teams. That is quite an accomplishment over the more than 20-year history of this program, with a focus on sustainable transportation challenges and competition. It's said that once the mind reaches forth to embrace a new idea, it can no longer return to its former state. Anytime we dare to dream things that have never been, and to not ask why, but to ask why not, we are participating in the experience of challenging ourselves and others to think about the future, to think about tomorrow. And when we have an opportunity to work with young people, clearly we're representing and demonstrating the powerful connection between those who have lived and who have done things, with those who are now living and yet to do even greater things. And so that's what this program represents. It's a bridge between the lives of a Garrett Morgan, the lives of a former Secretary Norm Mineta, after whom this institute is named, and those future Garrett Morgans and those future Norm Minetas. And that's what you as students represent. When I established the Garrett A. Morgan Technology Transportation Futures Program during my tenure as Federal Highway Administrator during the Clinton administration, and that was from the year 1993 to 1997, I wanted to afford an opportunity for us to try to deal with the transportation challenges and the need for new and renewed energy among the professions in the transportation arena by highlighting the work of a great inventor. And so Garrett Morgan clearly served that purpose, but it took our entire team at the U.S. Department of Transportation, but initially the idea germinated in the Federal Highway Administration, and it took that team working with schools across the country to bring that program to the kind of recognition that it now enjoys. And again, I'm so proud that the Mineta Transportation Institute is continuing that work with this competition. But we started off with one school. It was in Cleveland, Ohio, and that's where Garrett Morgan did much of his work in the city of Cleveland, the state of Ohio, after, as has been noted by Dr. Philbrick, being born in Kentucky and then moving to Ohio during his early years and then still there during his professional years. Over time, we had schools around the country that participated, and more than a million youth that participated as well. So we were very, very satisfied with the work. And when I look at all of the issues involving sustainability and critical infrastructure and how we might fund the system of the future, how we might do that with electric and autonomous vehicles, how we might continue to fund the transportation infrastructure investment through some kind of vehicles miles travel legislation, or maybe even a fuels tax legislation, or a transportation infrastructure bank. Many of these ideas that were stimulated during the sustainability transportation competition that we are here to celebrate today, I'm just elated that this effort continues the work that served as the germ, if you will, for planting the seed for the Garrett A. Morgan Transportation and Transportation Futures Program. It is said that a mighty oak tree lives in a small acorn, and just as the small acorn was planted in my years as the Federal Highway Administration, it has grown into this powerful acorn that's represented by the 23 teams participating in this year's program, all of the other participants who have participated in this important initiative over the last 20 years, as well as those who will come after as we continue to build from strength to strength to make sure that the program grows ever powerful and ever important and ever significant as we move forward. And so I come to offer a tip of the hat to celebrate the students who are going to be the winners recognized here later today, and also to say to all of you, and especially the Mineta Transportation Institute, and you, Dr. Philbrick, and the members of your team, for the wonderful work that you're doing with this program. We salute you. We commend the students. We commend all of the mentors and supporters, their families, for helping them truly believe in their dreams and to assist them in working to make their dreams a reality. Again, I'm so pleased to be a part of this effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Slater. You've given me goosebumps. You are an inspiration always, and we are so grateful for your time today. And I think all of our participants would agree. Please join me in a round of applause for Secretary Slater. I don't know if anybody can hear you because of mute, but there's a little round of applause there.
Here.
That wonderful time in the program where we get to take a look at the compilation video of the projects that were submitted. Alvarina, can you please play that for us?
One way we make MagnaCharge significantly more user-friendly and accessible is through the MagnaCharge web app that we coded ourselves. The platform transforms how EV owners interact with our charging infrastructure. When you visit the website, you'll find information about our innovative Rotow technology, alongside helpful stats in our team's vision.
Fuel taxes have been a major source for funding for road infrastructure in the United States. However, as we move away from gas-powered vehicles to more sustainable, greener options, the gas tax revenue is declining. So how will we pay for our roads and infrastructure?
These emergency subways will be able to transport people from one place with that disaster, or before that disaster happens, to another place where it's safe. They'll be able to transport by these subways, which can be exposed to the surface or underground. And since our thing, sustainable transportation, they'll be powered by solar panels.
This is a general idea of our project, which includes the permeable pavement, prevented flooding, and the water sinks underground into the reservoir and the water tank.
This model shows a single charging lot above ground and underground. The first component in this case would be the solar panels, which are tilted specifically to capture sunlight. The other component would be wind turbines, which are off-site. They will generate electricity and pass it on to the control cube.
Heat-resistant materials provide enhanced durability. They can maintain their structural integrity under extreme heat, making them ideal for applications where temperatures can exceed the limits of conventional materials. These materials are often designed to last longer, reducing the need for frequent repairs or replacements.
Our goal is to create a policy that is similar to gas tax.
Proposed policies. Our proposed policies are the road usage charge, which is also called RUC, congestion pricing, and electrical vehicle and registration fees and rebates.
That's why our team has improved EVs and infrastructure.
Onboard charging leverages magnetic resonance induction and presents a promising solution for sustainable transportation and potential revenue generation.
Ma'am, did you know that gas taxes could help fix our roads?
Wait, so if we all switch to electric cars, who's going to pay for pothole repairs?
Great question. That's why Alabama is considering mileage-based fees, a small charge based on how much people drive.
Our project focuses on revolutionizing public transit with the use of magnetic induction technology, providing a more efficient and sustainable way to charge buses. By embedding wireless chargers at bus stops, buses can be charged during routine stops without the need for lengthy charging breaks.
We begin our transportation with building a reliable supply of clean hydrogen. The priority is green hydrogen, produced through electrolysis powered by solar and wind. The electrolyzers are placed near renewable sources or within the city itself to reduce energy loss. During transition, we supplement with blue hydrogen, made from natural gas but paired with carbon capture.
To achieve our goal, the routes that emergency vehicles need to take will be uploaded into a system that will decide which traffic lights to change and direct the vehicles to pass through when they should ideally pass through.
We have four main ideas for raising new revenue as the gas tax declines. Our ideas include new annual fees on ZEVs and taxing all miles driven by ZEVs in California. We could make the top 10% of busiest California highway segments into toll roads and further implement congestion pricing.
We've asked numerous people about their concerns with EVs and took all of them into consideration in our plan. EVs are great for the environment, completely safe, affordable, easy to charge, and it can even be more fun. We hope that our work can help address our citizens' concerns and promote EV adoption in the city of Arcadia.
A collaboration with the Clipper app to create a loyalty rewards program. Here's how it would work. For every 10 bus rides someone would go on, they would get 1 for free. If they took 20 bus rides, they would get 4 for free, and so on and so on.
Combining the two is really helpful, as setting a good pricing plan can finance the ability to construct mobility hubs in areas of utmost importance. With everything, we can reduce carbon emissions and decrease pollution in the environmental sector. In the social sector, we can improve accessibility and contribute to better health. And the economic sector, we can lower cost and create more job opportunities.
Project Rescue Ready addresses the 3 main natural disasters in Fremont: earthquakes, fires, and drought, using the HydroBlock, Water Watch sensors, and our Rescue Ready app.
Our team proposes a 4-pronged, interconnected strategy designed to address declining fuel tax revenues while simultaneously investing surplus funds in sustainable mass transit solutions like EV buses.
Our solution is to have people upload their odometer readings and proof of private roads for tax estimation every year when they register their car. And why should you utilize our plan? Our plan will set up a tax paid every year by EV owners, which will support funding infrastructure.
The version of this policy proposal, developed as a solution to Prompt 3, presents a viable and equitable solution for sustainable road funding in a future dominated by electric vehicles. We can create a fair and effective system by replacing traditional fuel taxes with RUC, leveraging PPPs for efficiency.
It is expected that with the loss of this fuel tax revenue will fall $6 billion in 10 years. However, EV fuels also generate many job opportunities.
Our policy consists of 6 components: mileage tax, emissions tax, weight damage, congestion pricing, partnerships, and recycling.
So here is our solution: autonomous charging robots. Autonomous charging robots are compact, intelligent robots designed to provide on-demand charging, any place, anytime.
Our team proposes that cities like Fremont start with investing in technologies that leverage existing infrastructure. Voltpost modules work by converting existing lampposts to charging stations. Voltpost offers key advantages. It's easy to install, cost efficient, made in the U.S., and requires no sidewalk digging or construction.
That was amazing. I don't know about all of you, but my face actually hurts from smiling so much.
It was excellent.
That was amazing. So now I'm going to do my tiny little drum roll with my pins, because it's the best part of today's celebration. We're going to announce our winners. So starting off, I'm excited to announce a brand new category, new for 2025, and that is the Most Creative Award. All of our independent judges were so incredibly impressed with all of the submissions. As you know, Garrett Morgan was an innovator, and creativity and innovation are an important part of not only this contest, but of creating a better transportation future for all and for our planet. With that in mind for creativity, our first ever award goes to the team from Greensboro Middle School in Alabama. That was such a cool video, you guys. Congratulations to team lead Miss Myra Harris and all 10 team members on earning this award for your project, Future Roads Sustainable Transportation Policy for Tomorrow. Please welcome the representative from this team to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. We apologize for that. We have 3 computers in this room on at the same time. We just wanted to say that we took it upon ourselves this year to enter this competition. It's our first year participating. students were extremely excited about participating in this, and they used their creativity to come up with a new report. And we are super proud of all of them for what they did.
Well, we are super proud of them too. We applaud you, and literally our judges and our board members were so impressed by the creativity. We said we need a new award category. Alvarina will be communicating to you and your team members about the special award that comes with that acknowledgement. But we just want to say really well done, and we can hope that we can welcome team back next year from your school. You are all great to work with, and we are very appreciative of your time and dedication. And now I'm excited to announce our third place winner from William Hopkins Middle School in Fremont, California. Congratulations to team leader Brijash Tiaji, I think I said it right, and all team members on earning third place with your project, Innovating EV Infrastructure, Tech-Driven Solutions for Sustainable Transportation. Please welcome the representative from William Hopkins Middle School to share a few words.
Hi, so my name is Brijesh Tyagi. I'm the team lead for Charging Champs as a small name for our team. I'm incredibly proud of the team to come third in this competition. All of them were first-time participant in the Garrett Morgan. Great, and I just want to thank George, who was our industry mentor, all the judges, as well as Susan, who actually kept us updated on all the updates and timelines and to the very specific communication emails. Super happy to be here, and thank you all.
And thank you for your leadership and creativity. Our second place winner is a collaboration between students from different schools. We've got Evergreen Elementary School in San Jose, Hyde Middle School in Cupertino, and John M. Horner Middle School in Fremont, California, with their project titled Charging Lots. Love to see the cross collaboration. This is very important to success in anything you do in the future. Making sure you're a strong team participant who's communicative and collaborative. We saw that demonstrated among these three collaborators. And I'd like to congratulate their team leader, Sanjeev Agarwal, and all the team members who worked so very hard. Please share a minute and a half comment with us.
Thank you, Dr. Philbrick. It was a great experience for me. I would like to first thank all the organizers and especially Susan for keeping me on toes with the timelines and reminders and everything. But it was a great experience for me. This is the second year for me coaching the team, and it was different this year because I get to work with a youth mentor, and that changed the complete equation. He literally worked day and night with the kids. He shielded me from their crazy ideas, but I get to spend quality time with the kids, giving them feedback, and then the presentation skill. The kind of all three team members in my team are sixth grader, but the kind of collaboration they have done and kind of skills they have learned is of a high school level. And I was really great to see that the way they work, they collaborated with each other, although they are not in the same school. Remote meetings. I mean, I happened to be in group chat, and most of the time I was just scrolling the endless messages, and I'm like trying to find out what's going on. They really work hard. I would like to say that, and that they really learn great skill that we learn at our adulthood or in the working life. And working with a youth mentor was a really differentiator this time for me. It was like a train the trainer program for me. So I would work with him, and he would go and work with the team, and revise their ideas, refine their skills, presentations, and everything. So it worked out really great. And I would like to call Aryan to share some of his words about his experience.
Hello, so my name is Aryan, and I'm the youth mentor for this team. So first of all, I want to thank Miss Philbrick, Miss Weinhardy, and also Miss Vin. I'm very thankful for you guys to organize the competition. So this is my second year, I guess, being in the Garrett Morgan competition. Last year I was a participant. So this year, it was a new experience for me to be a youth mentor because I got to use the skills that I'd learned from last year's competition and use it to help my team gain their footing. And we went through many revisions. Like my dad said, he kind of coached me so I could coach them. So I learned many new skills through this experience, and I'll definitely come back again.
Oh, I love those words. That's so perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if you get few more second, I would like to have our team members also in the meeting. Adia and Ria, would you like to say a few words about that?
Hello. I'm sorry if this is going over time. I'm gonna talk really fast, but I just want to say thank you so much for organizing this. I really appreciate it, and this has been a really inspiring journey because I learned so much along the way. And yeah, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
And I'm the other participant. I'd like to say thank you so much for organizing this again. This project was a great experience to learn things, and it was great to work with other schools, and I had a great time doing this project. Thank you.
And that's what it's all about. Thank you. Thank you all so much for your dedication, and we definitely hope to see you back next year. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm pleased to announce our first place winner, and that's the Graham Middle School in Mountain View, California. Congratulations, team leader Renu Batar and all team members on everything you've accomplished. We're going to hear a few words from this team about their project, Evolving Technology. Please take it away.
Thank you. This was a very nice surprise. I wasn't expecting this. I am really, really grateful for this award and really proud of our team's win. The students were remarkable. They had a lot of passion, significant effort on their project. I was really amazed by the amount of deep dives they were doing into the new transportation innovations, making sure that they are applicable, economical, and equitable. It was a learning experience for me too. I want to thank MTI, the competition organizers, especially Miss Susan Wynn for being so approachable to us and for giving this opportunity to the students to explore, learn about new ideas and how to bring it to the general public. I want to express my sincere appreciation for Paul and Gautam, who are our mentors, and they provided a lot of insightful suggestions, spent a lot of time with the team, improving our projects, our presentation. So thank you a lot. And of course, I would like to thank the school, the parents for being so supportive of the learning, and my husband, who was the unofficial co-lead, helping me review the ideas and the presentation. So thanks a lot, and thank you again. Yeah.
And thank you. This was so much fun, and congratulations again to all of our winners. You should be proud of yourselves. We are proud of you, but you should feel this as your own accomplishment. This was your perseverance and your dedication. This contest stems from all the creativity and perseverance of Garrett Morgan, as highlighted and envisioned by Rodney Slater. And today you got to hear from the people who are really moving the nation. And you've shown us that you share some of this same innovative spirit, your curiosity, your inventiveness, and your commitment. We look forward to welcoming you back. And let me remind you, there are always good paying, family supporting jobs in transportation, an area that touches all of our lives. We hope you will share the word about this competition with your friends, your classmates, maybe even your siblings, and we'll be getting ready to kick off the 2026 Garrett Morgan Sustainable Transportation Competition on October 22nd. If you have any questions, you reach out to us anytime, and we look forward to seeing our first place winners in San Jose on June 24th for our celebratory awards. A big thank you to all. Again, a special recognition to Secretary Slater, and we wish you a wonderful day. Congratulations.